I saw someone talk about this the other day, and it blew my mind. I do not know, unless you're sick, and I don't mean like sick mentally, I mean like sick physically. I don't know a single person that does this, but they were talking about going to the bathroom in the middle of the night, like it's a regular thing, going number 2. And I do not know anyone who night poops, unless, again, you have like a stomach sickness that went wrong. Normal or nope? And I swear if more people say this is normal than nope, my mind is going to be blown night pooping.
You can't ask me that question because I have nothing normal about my system. So I would say that it's not.
You would say it's not.
I would say it's not normal.
I agree. I mean, I've definitely gotten up in the middle of the night to go pee for sure.
Oh, I have to get up almost every single night to go pee.
Yeah, but not to go to number 2.
Nah, it's like kind of like you said, unless it's like an emergency and you have like some sort of like food poisoning or something.
Who's out here doing this?
I
Is
don't
that
know.
normal for you? Night
I think the way that like your system works too is that like when you have a lot of sleep, then you wake up, you're rested, and your system's like ready to just like release things, you know? So like to think that it's like, oh, I've had a couple hours, let me get up and release and then go back to sleep. So
I don't know if I could easily go back to sleep after a sesh.
Maybe
I don't know.
if you're popping magnesium to help you go to sleep, and then that magnesium helps things like flow. Maybe that's it. Maybe.
And I don't do that. I don't take the magnesium. So
yeah.
All right. 53921. Normal or no, putting raspberries on your spouse's toes and eating them off.
Oh, yeah.
Colt.
I didn't add that.
Yes,
what are
you
talking
did.
About?
Yes, you did.
These are coming from the audience.
Every time there's something that's added to our sheet where it involves eating food off of your body, your partner's body in a weird way, I know it came from you.
I'm not doing anything about anyone.
Oh, I know you're not. I know there's no way your wife, Jen, is letting you put raspberries on her toes to eat off. And I know, Michael, stop.
Okay.
No,
have to go back.
a nope.
We have to go back to the poop real quick in the middle of the night because texts are coming in.
You're going to disregard the raspberries?
Yes, I'm sorry. We're going to move on from your weird normal or nope, Colt.
There's got to be somebody out there. It wasn't mine, first of all.
Whatever.
There has to be somebody out there who has put raspberries on their partner's extremities and eaten them.
I mean, maybe. However, most of the people, now I don't know what they're texting in about because now they're probably texting about the raspberries thing. But most people said that it's not normal to go to the bathroom in the middle of the night, number 2.
Yeah, totally.
But there are a couple that say normal. And I'm like, I don't know.
Most people have IBS that are saying it. That doesn't count. You got
My
IBS,
friend
you
faked
can't control
IBS
it.
all throughout high school to get out of class. And it was legendary. They had to have a meeting about if he had it or not. And they brought in doctors.
They brought in doctors.
Yeah, shout out Brett. It was awesome.
Was he able to fake it enough for the doctors to confirm he had it?
No, they said we can't confirm that he has IBS. And then he had to just continue sitting in class. Poor guy. Even though he didn't have it.
I was going to say, what if he actually had to go? Then at that point, you're the boy that cried IBS. You can't get out.
He didn't.
Normal or nope, here's a text we got. Men not using toenail clippers, just ripping the ends off. God, that is such a guy thing to do. What a monster
But also,
move.
like, how flamsy are your toenails where you can just bend them and rip them?
I feel like every man I've been with have had the most rock hard, disturbing toenails I've ever seen in my life. Where I'm like, brother,
if your toenails are rippable, you got up the testosterone or something.
wow,
That's how I feel.
You're testosterone shaming
gotta
over
start twirling
toenails.
those 30s.
I don't either.
I think it's like something to do with like a hormone, or not hormones. You're right. That is hormones.
That is, yeah.
No, it's something else because I remember learning like when your fingernails are like wavy, it means you're not getting enough like potassium or something.
Oh, get a banana in your body.
Oh, yeah.
I got 2 yesterday.
Oh, yeah.
Bananas that were brown.
It was a DB, double banana.
Double banana day. They had to, or else they were going to the banana bread drawer.
Jenny, I don't care.
I don't even want to know how many
Shut
bananas
up.
are in that drawer.
Yeah,
You got a plethora of bananas in that drawer.
Honestly, no one asked.
You have so
for
many
your
bananas to
banana
choose from.
update. Normal or no? Someone forcing conversation on you about their disturbing old ass bananas. I don't care how many you ate yesterday.
Okay, well, I thought you were interested in my life. Heaven forbid I have someone to talk to about my bananas.
I like your banana drawer, actually.
All right.
It's kind of cool.
Keep her banana drawer out of your mouth.
Yeah.
Normal or no? Oh, my God. Why did you mention the raspberries? Now these nasty bitches are texting in. My husband is eating chips from between my toes. I hate this person.
You guys aren't adventurous enough.
I like that relationship. Eating chips between your toes, I would absolutely do that to a partner. I'd be like, come on, you want a
Dude,
little
especially
bite?
some
Here you
Cool
go,
Ranch.
baby.
Oh my God. Okay, if you
Ew.
top five chips to put through somebody's toes right now.
Frito, because your toes are kind of small.
We gotta
like
go
them.
Flamin' Hot Cheetos. Don't care if it hurts your skin. Doesn't matter.
Shouldn't hurt that
Cool
bad.
Ranch.
Cool Ranch Doritos.
Fritos. Funyun. Oh,
What
you
about
can bring your toes?
what about
Dude.
something with a little dip on it,
That's what I was thinking. And
like
you
a
could,
Lay's with a
well, you could put
French
the
onion.
yeah.
you could put the dip on the foot, but now it's getting weird.
Yeah, that's where the line is
You
crossed.
just want Colt. I think you might be into
I think he has
a
some stuff.
little, yeah.
I did make
know.
Jake stick his tongue between my toes once. Just one
Ow.
toe.
That's worse than
For
eating
what?
chips.
What was he benefiting out of that?
There was nothing. I think he just was. I think there was a fear in him. Because I like to stick my feet in his face and I go, lick it, lick it, lick it, lick it. And he will like, no,
it's like a
get it out of my
domination
face.
thing.
All right, hold on. Are you both into?
No,
I don't know. What I've heard in the last 5 minutes makes me
it
feel
does paint a
differently.
different picture. You're not wrong.
Yes.
You're not wrong. Okay.
If you're doing just a straight like raw dog lick to the toe though, instead of like eating a chip or something, that's even weirder. You got to put some sort of edible
put a
thing in
dip
between.
on
Yes. If you're just having them lick your toe, that's so much worse than you having someone eat a hot
It's
Cheeto
not
out of your
what
toes.
you think. He'll like, he doesn't, it's a he doesn't have any passion
I
behind
don't even
it.
want to know what your feet taste like. I see them every day in those Birks.
When they've been, then when they've had a Burke day, you do not want to, they are brutal. At the end of summer, bro, not good. Okay. Normal or nope. Never mind. I can't now. Everything is messed up on the text. You guys are gross. It's just the top text.
Well,
And
One person said, you're hilarious, Colt. Call them. We have one fan of you. Don't marry him if he is the topic right now.
don't marry him if he can't keep a job.
Well, yeah.
Very important.
Very important.
Yells at people in traffic. It can ruin a good time real quick.
Fallon.
This is an interesting run. I would like them to elaborate if they would. Don't marry him if he's a Jelly Roll fan.
Dang. What does that say about
I
you?
don't
Interesting.
know.
Jelly Roll has some okay
Don't
music.
marry him if he treats you like one of the boys. It gets old and he loses perspective on how he should treat his lady. Am I right?
Yeah, that is
Oh.
true. Some guys do that. And
They
it's
say
like
that they are still married to them, that person, though.
well,
Well,
it can be
they're
like
unhappy.
it's like demeaning play, but at some point it's like you got to put Bay on a pedestal, bruh.
A little, so I think that there's also you're
Am I supposed to
ridiculous.
respond to that sometimes?
I feel like there's a little there's a difference between getting like a butt smack from like your significant other and getting a butt smack from like, and it feels like it's like the bro
Yeah.
butt smack.
That's true.
I feel like I was always like distinguishing between the two in the last like serious relationship I had, where I was like,
Yeah.
I didn't like that one.
No, you got to lay the law down a little bit. Here are some we got on Instagram. Don't marry him if he kisses his mom goodbye on the lips.
Well,
I've
that's
seen that go down before, and it's a weird move. I'll tell you that it is. If you're over the age of like 7 or 8, I feel like
No, don't make little kids feel weird if they're listening right now. I don't know what the cutoff is. I don't know what
Okay.
the cutoff is.
well,
That is that what you're saying?
if you're over the age like 6, 7, then
Okay.
you have to.
God cold.
Don't marry him if he drinks to get drunk every time.
Well, yeah, I have one that's going to be maybe controversial. I know a lot of people hate on it when you advocate against it. But don't marry him if he plays video games for more than a specific amount of time throughout the day. I get like picking up the game and doing it for like a half hour or something, but if you're on, like continuously on it for like 2+ hours every day,
I have a question. What if you don't have kids?
dude,
If you have kids, I'm like it's difficult for you to be able to do something for that long without truly just ignoring them and having the other person do everything.
yeah.
Like you should have your own hobbies and interests even with kids, like be able to like watch a little bit of TV. But if you're doing 2 hours straight, then you're just actively not helping, probably unless it's late at night.
I feel like you could still get distant from your significant other if you're doing it if you don't have kids. Especially, I mean, it's different if you're like streaming and trying to make money and you have like a chicken nugget tattooed on your head and you're like chicken nugget guy. I go live at 5 p.m. every day.
Oh my
But-
gosh.
And every time you get like a kill or something, you dunk a chicken nugget. That's
Okay. Colt, that's your like retirement plan.
I thought about
when you
it.
inevitably get fired from here.
If
Just
you-
Wow,
like
Jenny.
get
If you were to start a stream and you tattooed chicken nuggets on your forehead, and
Yeah.
every time something happened, you had chicken nuggets raining from the ceiling, you'd have hella views.
That's also my dream, just in general.
It'd be
Not the
crazy.
tattoo. I am thankful I have never dated a gamer because I have heard from friends in the past how it can really take over and create a very bad situation.
Yeah.
See, and I haven't. I got to be honest. I don't think it's the worst thing in the world because I like my alone time. So that allowed
That
me
is
to
true.
have my time to watch stupid reality TV or
Mhm.
whatever. And they got to game. And I wasn't, it was like a healthy amount of gaming. It was like when a new game came out, they'd be addicted to that game for like a couple weeks.
Yeah.
And then they wouldn't pick up and play video games for like a month after that.
Yeah.
Okay, that's not bad. If it's consistent, though, then it's like, I don't know.
Okay, don't marry him if he doesn't post you on social media. Still talks to his ex, but he says she is crazy. There were a lot of says all of his exes are crazy.
I think you're allowed to have a crazy ex.
Absolutely.
But to say everyone's crazy, then no, that's a him problem.
Unless
am
you're into
certain-
crazy people and your current partner is also crazy.
That's true, but I will say I am certain I am every person I've dated's crazy ex.
Oh,
Oh,
stop.
totally.
You are.
I
Not
think I
yet, for sure.
Don't marry him if he treats his mom like his wife.
That would be tough, dude.
Agreed.
Oh, speaking about that, in like 10, 15 minutes, I have something crazy along those lines.
I'm sorry, what? Something along the lines of treats his mom like his wife?
Yeah, this guy, he's actually my sister's partner. And okay, we'll talk about it in like 10 minutes.
Okay.
Okay.
Doesn't brush his teeth, treats his mom like, doesn't like animals, obviously, sets the thermostat above 70,
Oh, yeah. What?
has to call his mom every day, has a bunch of debt, doesn't stand up for you, doesn't fulfill your emotional needs.
Is
all
this
day.
all one
Yeah.
person?
No,
Oh,
it's
okay.
just that there
For
are
a
so
second, I
many.
was like, uh-oh.
I know. I'm not going to read each single one with a new.
Can I read
intro.
a text that came in? Because I like this one. If none of your friends like him, that's
I-
important.
I dated someone like that once, where I just almost
You couldn't see it.
no, you
Didn't
get-
tell anyone about him?
Yeah, you get you honestly find different people that will support you because you're like, oh, my friends just don't get it. So you reach out for the people who will support it. And then you look back and you're like, oh man, that should have been my sign a long time ago.
True that.
Doesn't know how to talk through a conflict and just shuts down.
Mm.
Gets angry when you cry or when you stand up for yourself.
Yeah.
I used to work with someone like that. Like if I would get really upset and I would cry, they would get mad and leave the room.
I see how that could make somebody uncomfortable. Sometimes people do weaponize crying as well.
Well, yeah, but also I can't control if I cry. I definitely was not forcing myself to cry. It's just when I would get so upset or angry.
Yeah.
And trust me, most people, most of the time, if you do cry in those situations, I don't want to cry. I'm
Yeah.
actually doing everything I possibly can to not cry, and I cannot keep it in.
One of my bosses, he was talking about somebody because they would cry when they would get not scolded, but just consequences for their actions.
Okay, but we have to
And-
remember that crying is an emotion as well
Yeah.
as anger. They're both different kinds of emotion. And
Yeah.
the way that crying is so bad, but somebody can get angry is crazy to me.
Yeah, no, but he was he had daughters, and he was he would get up and hug the person, and he was it made it even weirder, but I just didn't know how to react to the crying.
That's
I just
fair.
couldn't.
You decide with Fallon and Colt.
On KDWB.
And as you're listening to Angie, feel free to call in and let us know because your advice is exactly what she's seeking. Our number is 651-989-KDWB. Hi, Angie. How are you?
Hi, good. I'm good. How are you?
Good. I know it's a little bit weird to come on the radio and share something personal. So obviously you've gotten to a point where you're at this point and you need a little advice. So what's going on in your relationship that has you questioning everything?
Okay, so we have a daughter together, and her second birthday is coming up, and it's just kind of all hitting me at once that I don't know. I didn't grow up around any separated couples with kids or anything. And I'm just really trying to figure out if it's something that we can do or, something I can deal with or not,
Yeah.
Yeah. So because my daughter's turning 2, I don't know, it just makes it all real. I just have a lot of resentment. The first year of her life, he slept in the basement, and I was really struggling and, just trying to make everything work. And like, then he would complain about how he didn't sleep well at night. And I'm like, oh, like it was really hard to hear. And I just built up a lot of resentment because he just basically had every night free to sleep on his own.
That's wild. That's wild. Just pause right there. As someone who's had a kid and had like such a active partner who helped him with stuff, when I hear about that kind of situation, it's crazy to me. And I get like it is difficult when you're breastfeeding. It really is a lot on you if that was what you were doing. And so like sometimes guys can feel helpless and they say, okay, if that's the case, then you're taking care of the mom while she's taking care of the kid. Like, and also it's good to have one well-rested parent, but for him to just basically take a year off and have no help and sleep in the basement is wild.
I would have thrown cold water on him every night.
Yeah, I'm actually surprised. Yeah, you didn't snap at some point. But you said there's more. That's just like one big thing that could be enough for somebody to question a relationship in general. Yeah. But there's more.
Yeah, like it just kind of haunts my thoughts when I get sad about stuff. Like when he initially proposed like a while ago, he didn't shower me with love and attention like I had imagined. Like he didn't even get on one knee, and we've talked about this. Obviously after the fact, but he said he felt bad, but it still it creeps into my thoughts that he just kind of it just felt like he was going through the motions without physically going through the motions either. And it just always hurts my feelings. So yeah, that just kind of creeps in. And then he's so he thought I was in he thought I wasn't wearing my engagement ring on purpose. So he hid it from me for the last 8 months. And I refused to ask for it back. So I don't know.
He hid your engagement ring from you?
Yeah. And he was just being what I thought was petty. And in the moment, I just couldn't even fight with him about it. And of all things that hurt my feelings, that one really, really shut me down. I was really, really upset about that. But
it's given the housekeeper type of vibes.
Well, this guy, first of all, when I had my kid, my hands were swollen. My engagement ring didn't fit my old finger anymore. I did take it off, and I had my wedding band on, but I was the ring was too tight. It hurt. I mean, I don't know why you have it off, but some people are they don't wear their rings or they take them off or for whatever reason. You don't want to have them if you have a baby around or something. I don't know. It's sharp.
It sounds like he's got a big ego and some insecurities.
It sounds like a lot of that, but is it worth breaking up over? You're saying I don't know. I think it's one good sign is when you've brought up the engagement or the proposal, he apologizes and says he does feel bad about that. I mean, I guess I don't know if he apologized. Him feeling bad, not just pushing it off, is a little bit of a good sign that maybe there's something there. But if you're listening, I guess my question is it worth breaking up over? 651-989-KDWB. Angie, I mean, when you've brought up the resentment over him sleeping with when the baby was fresh, or you said you won't bring up the ring because now you're being a little stubborn about it too. I mean, are you guys working on it? Do you have a conversation, or is it something it's just an elephant in the room you guys just ignore?
I really want him in our lives. I want him to be present. I want him to be there for moments and everything. So, I've been trying to include him, and as far as the ring goes, my fingers swell. I can't wear it all the time, so I just took it off. It's really, really all there is to it. I'm not intentionally doing anything, but it would feel nice to feel adored. It would feel
Yeah, absolutely. We're getting some text already. It says, okay, you really need to dump this guy. He's never going to change. The resentment is always going to be there. Hiding your engagement ring is weird. Not helping with the baby. It sounds like he's lazy and you need to dump him. Another text says, lady, run. You deserve better. Pretty much every text is saying, except for one person that turned on her. But most texts are saying at this point, get out.
Yeah, he's a loser.
Someone said, okay, ask really quick. Someone said, are they separated right now? It sounds like you're not separated right now, right, Angie?
I mean, he's in her life. He's in our life, but we're not together all the time because I think he's kind of embarrassed that he's not helping also. So
But you guys are in a relationship still. That's like what your email said.
We're still married.
Okay, but you're not separated. Okay, I wanted to clear that up. This one says she sounds really sad. I think she needs to leave. It says absolutely kick this guy to the curb. Does she want her daughter growing up thinking this is the kind of relationship that is healthy and normal? Those are just texts coming in. You can text in 53921, but we're also taking your calls. Hi, KDWB. What advice do you have for Angie? Is it worth breaking up over?
Hi, I think it is. I mean, she's calling in, but she's telling us this, which means she's just looking for justification on what she's pretty much decided. And she said that, he feels bad that he's not helping out. Then help out. It's your child too. What are you looking for? What are you waiting for?
Guys are like, I don't know if it's in the DNA to take a back seat or something, but there's a lot of pathetic losers out there. Just do help. And what's crazy is like, you don't even like your kid's going to know you're a loser one day. Wouldn't that drive you crazy if your kid is watching all these actions that you're doing and you're like, oh, when they're 10, 11, 12, 13, they're going to be like, oh yeah, my dad's a loser. You know what I mean?
They eventually do realize what kind of a parent you are. They idolize you, and then one day it does click and they realize what you do.
Gosh.
Thank you for your call. Hi, what advice do you have for Angie on is it worth breaking up over?
Hi, my name is Olivia, and I was just calling in because the bit about the engagement ring, I mean, I'm not even going to touch the baby part.
Right. It's kind of like, which thing do we approach, right?
Yeah. But I just find it really weird that he is hiding the engagement ring, and it's like, it's such a small thing that it's like, it's enough for you to be upset about it and for him to be like, hey, I can control your stuff.
Yeah, it does feel very controlling. That is the vibe it's giving of like, oh, you're not wearing this ring, then you don't get to have it.
Yeah,
that's like something you would do with like your teenage kid that's being disrespectful, not with your wife.
We all know people like that who are just, it's their way or the highway, and there's no in between, and they're just impossible to deal with, and there's no reasoning with them either. So
I will say, I can acknowledge this about myself. I've been a pretty black and white person. Like I have like like this is wrong, this is right. But I will say having an emotionally intelligent partner like Jake has helped me definitely figure out, okay, and I want to be better for him. I want to be like a better partner and like treat him with the respect that he treats me. And Colt's sister, she just had a baby. Congratulations, you're an uncle again.
Well, she had a baby, yes, her first child with this guy, and he's been a little problematic. I don't live near her, so I can't, flex and go up there and be like, big dog on campus. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
But
as a man who hates confrontation, I can't imagine if you live next door, you doing that. But okay.
Well, when it comes to the family, though, sometimes you got to be a lion so you can be a sheep, and that's my thing. Here's the thing: this guy has done some things where I'm like, do I text my crazy cousins and do I sick the S forwards on them?
Yeah.
Like, do I send them out there? This has crossed the line, though. And he's done, it's been shady. Okay, they're having a baby. My sister is pushing this baby out. And there's a whole side story about my sister not being able to go there because, like, he doesn't want her there. And that's fine, whatever. You both have to be comfortable in the delivery room, right?
Your other sister.
Yeah.
Okay.
So my sister, the one pushing out the baby, is like, hey, yeah, your mom can come, but I don't want her to like see me pushing the baby out. It's a very intimate moment.
Yeah, couldn't agree more. I did not want anyone else in that room.
He says, okay, texts his mother and says, hey, you can't be here during the delivery, but I'll let you know when the baby's out so you can come up for skin to skin. Now, my sister is like, hey, okay, I mean, sure, she can be here for skin to skin. She comes up to the room. His mother takes off her shirt, bra, starts doing skin to skin with the baby.
What?
My sister, who was just laid out, just pushed out a child out of her body, says, what the hell are you doing? What is happening? Get my baby off your naked body. She says, this is how we do it in this family. The baby is going to bond to me.
Okay. Call the police.
That's got to be a felony.
Immediately call the police.
If your naked body is against my baby, you gotta...
Some people
That's
get
a 3
weirded out.
piece and a
Some
soda
people
combo.
get weirded out when the dad does it, and I'm like, why? Quit being weird. Jake popped his top, and he held Olive. Like,
Yeah, for sure.
I thought
grow
that was
up.
very normal. I thought both parents do it.
Oh, I know some no. I think it's this generation does it.
Oh.
Generations before, I don't
yeah.
think it was
Yeah.
common for the dad to do that. And I'm not knocking them, but they seem to be uncomfortable with dads doing it. And I'm like, grow up.
Yeah, that started my weight loss journey because my kid tried to latch to my nipple.
Okay. Oh my God.
But here's the thing, though.
He has big naturals. I'm sorry.
I do. You can see my nipples from outer space.
Okay, and he has 3, by the
Elon
way.
Musk actually hit me up. He was like, "What is that?" Oh, it's his nipple. So here's the thing, though. Maybe this is not abnormal. Like maybe this is a thing that happens.
No, it's not.
It's not.
Stop. Unless, I don't know. I guess I can't speak on other cultures because clearly I'm uncultured, but I'm like, I don't know. I don't even think that's it. I don't know if they're another culture.
They're no. They're
Okay.
not.
This is not normal. The first text that came in says, I beg your finest pardon.
So you would if
If Linda Gottler came in the delivery room, whom I actually know, I
Yeah.
don't even know if your sister knows this
they've been
woman
dating
very
for
well.
a year, so not really.
I know and love and respect Linda Gottler. If Linda Gottler walked in the room and popped her top and was like, hand me that baby, I'd be like, I would hit the nurse's button so fast and be like, help, help.
When I potentially have a child at some point in my life, obviously skin to skin is perfect. Me and my partner will do all that. However, I will be requesting that Fallon comes in and she does skin to skin just with me because I feel like I'm going to need that, just the soft feeling of her bosoms against mine.
Oh my God, Jenny, your boobs are going to be massive if you have a baby one day. They're going to be the size of big old, the biggest world breaking watermelons.
I can't wait. I'm going to be so poor trying to find bras. Oh, maybe
Okay.
I can't have a child.
You cannot. I have heard, by the way, of mother-in-laws doing insane. I'll never hear the lyrics "Touch My Body Tender" the same way again. After learning that Colt's sister, who just had a baby, the father's mother appeared in the delivery room and popped her top and was like, "Give me that baby for skin to skin." That is, this person texted in and said, "Can we make it normal to not have anyone in the room while you're giving birth to a baby?" WTF. Now, I would say she did wait till after the baby was born for the skin to skin. She wasn't there.
That was respectful. of her.
But didn't she ask to be there?
She did ask to be there, yeah. And
Some women love having their mom or whatever in the room. Not I.